think I can be there. Very stylish game. 1 hour. When home is no more. That's an asteroid. Uh-oh. Bad. I think, yeah. I think they are from Sweden. Credits. So as you can see, it's only a few people who worked on this. Mainly 2 people, but I think there are some voice acting and other things. Ah, Resa is, yeah. A trip to the Rim, then. I see, Wolfsword can confirm. So music is done by others, sound design is done by others, but the main game is 2 people. Space Trip. Ah, Space Trip, yeah. Okay, cool. So, small indie studio behind this. Audio setup has very decent settings. The music is amazing. Voice and cinematics.
Continuing sending data.
They've got a preview, right? 2 people made this game. They managed to get an audio preview in. I'm saying this to the general population of game developers out there. Please include that in your games.
Continuing sending data.
That's enough. Okay, save. Display settings are very limited, but that's alright. You can turn off screen shake. If you really have like a low-powered PC, you can use this mode here. And you can hide scan lines to make it less retro. You can hide the user interface and so on. You can disable cinematics and stuff. So, you know, if you play the game and you think, maybe I can disable this or that, check that. Invert mouse. It's all accepted here. You can reset your game and then you can start a new one. Good for your grandma's device. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a Nemo rant at the general population of developers to include. Please include sound previews. There's a sandbox mode and there are 3 chapters. You have to unlock 1 to play 2 and so forth. Normal difficulty, you keep your items, pilot level, mission progress, space points and experience toward a legacy level upon death is earned. That's normal game mode. Then there's expert. You get less experience and so on. And hardcore, if you die, everything's gone. The only way to escape is to finish the chapter or have an exit save. But we're playing normal. I'm not sure on easy. More resources, less damage. That's for when you chill. We play normal for now. Chapter 1. Now, we can pick a ship. With more points, you can pick different ships. And you can also unlock or find some other ships. Right? They have different shapes and stats. So, for now, the Ambler Colonizer. First of few to travel beyond, from ashes to space dust. And the Faithful is always at your service for free. Slower boost cooldown. That's the bonus we have. There's a speed, acceleration, resources, stats. Launch. Yes.
The day you died. Watched it explode. Watched it burn. Observed the explosion. Observed the fire. Thinking of you.
So, the strange madness. Well, now I've got an issue with this bar here. I'm just gonna put it there. So, there are lots of things on the screen. There are coordinates, your mission coordinates, the time spent. And now I realize that the volume is a bit too high in general. Yeah, we can't access that now. Okay. You've got a boost function. You've got hotkeys. From your inventory, you can add them. Your ship can be equipped. There's a name of the chapter, I think. You can scrap items that you don't want. There's an explanation of what is what. So, the last quest of the exterminated planet. This is a zone. The strange madness is the zone we're in. Oh, inverted mouse control is weird. I didn't understand what I was doing. Right. Okay. So I point somewhere and then I press the left mouse button and the ship goes there. The cluster of nicks. So you start in a random spot. Our mission is traveling. We find 8 signal locations. We must seek and reach. The resources are my fuel, and without them there's only death. If we can achieve this, we get space points and unlock chapter 2. So this is our main quest. And these are basic quests to give you an idea of the game. Secrets and advanced quests and research and so on. So it's basically this whole game is a journey through space, like it says in the title. Because Linux people like inverted I don't know. It's probably a joke. Are those resources? That's XP. So it's an exploration game that has rogue mechanics in it, like Legacy. What I find a bit odd is the wobbling. It's a bit sad that I have no access to the settings here. Oh, those are mines. So the ship has inertia, as you can see, and there's gravity, and we're dead. So it's about exploration, finding out how things work, and having a legacy. Like you repeat the journey over and over again. You learn more and more about the universe, and get more and more access to different things that you can do. There's like a camera back and forth that I don't want. There's a tutorial here that explains it. I just didn't want to start with that. Floating camera, maybe. Maybe it was that. Yeah, this seems better. It was going up and down, or I don't know, left and right. So, these little stars here, that's XP. The ship has inertia, right? So if you, in space, you move towards a point and then you keep moving towards that point. You encounter lots of different things, as you can see these red stars here. That's probably a mine or something. It looks dangerous. So we're collecting resources because the quest set resources are our fuel. When you accelerate, when you boost, when you quest and take damage, you use up your resources and you need them to survive. If you run out of resources, you basically die. And the longer you survive, the more XP you get. The more XP you get, the more things you unlock. Right? This is your quest marker. And an uncontrollable boost. As you can see, the game has a bit of an abstract level which shows you pictures in the background. It's a bit of an artsy thing. Yeah. So there's that. Smooth, crisp stars beyond hope. Oh, look. Oh. Gravity. That's a moon, isn't it? That's a moon. I've got 500 space points. And if I collect 100 stars, I get a bonus. A bonus of something. So let's see.
Life.
2 years in space.
But I'm not ready to die yet. Cowardly, I hide in the darkness and think of the light.
The music sadly is a bit loud. So we survived 2 years now. We got 500 space points for that. Now we go back to our mission. So the story unfolds by finding diary pods and other things. For example, this is definitely a game where you are invited to come up with your own sort of interpretation of all of that. So the pilot can level up. You can reset your stat points. That costs you space points though. Oh, we found something. Hello, mystery. I have to reason with you, you odd piece of nature. I've become so very tired, you see, thinking of not sticking to the plan. Stick to the plan. I am a machine, just as it is supposed to be. Bedtime. You're most welcome, Sid. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, it was a bit of a wild mix. But yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good night's sleep. See you soon. Take care. So, you can see why there's an easy chill mode, right, for this? Where you take only half the damage and have lots of resources available. You can just drift through space and experience this journey. Oh. Yeah. Gravity's pulling me. Okay, I got 50 resources from this. What about this? A black glimmer. Frost rock hard surface, almost like a diamond. But there's something glimmering inside. Could be gold or just starshine reflections on pitch black oil. Neither black glass nor black roots. Sharp crushed glass, heated and frozen 1,000 times. There's simply still nothing out here but beauty. So we found a black asteroid. Let's try to follow the first quest indicator here. 3 years in space. We still got 145 resources, but like the game said, it's limited. What the hell? I thought there was something. Uh-oh. A nova. I got vigor enough to collect juice from this star. Ooh, we got 300 resources from that. We found an item, a consumable. Ooh, excitement. An item scanner scans the area for items. Okay. Let's use that somewhere where we suspect items, I guess. Oh, crap. 114 damage. Ow. That hurt. It's half our ship gone, I think. Isn't it? I only see resources, but there's our ship also has health. Gotta be careful.
What?
Hey, Risefall, welcome.
Do. Eating, exercising, checking the ship, staring, trying to contact the others, dreaming, waiting, sleeping. What a life I am living.
So 4 years in space already. And this is probably the only poetry roguelike I know about. And I bet that not many people have heard about this before. So even if it's not your thing, maybe you know someone who might enjoy this, tell them about it. It's rare that you find games like this. They are so specific and different. Exploration failed on this one. The gravity is too strong. You are unwillingly dragged to the planet. If you don't act now, you will crash. Let the autopilot take over. The autopilot succeeds. We got 10 resources and some space points. Level up. Oh man, that planet is dangerous though. The moon not so much, but... Oh, come on. Go away. Go away. There is no truth. Okay, we got pilot level up. So you can increase the positive outcome of quests. You can increase the chance of finding items. You can increase ancient tech expertise or resources and consumable item bonuses. Increased chance of finding items. I like that. 2 points. Ancient technology is interesting. Also 2 points. And 1 point into exploration. Nice. Risefall, how are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, so... so those are ships you can unlock. Ragnarok. You need to find them though. I haven't found a research pod yet. Let's get away from that insane gravity there. We still got 250 resources, which is cool. The Elysian Fields. Right. As soon as you find a research pod, you can start doing actual research. What's the boost button? Space. Okay. Wow. Ah, it uses quite some resources. Whoa. A black hole. In a faraway space. Loads of energy streaming from it. Lucky me. So we got 300 resources. Like a refuel. Found another consumable. 100 resources. Cool. Cool. We have a maximum of 300. I carry the maximum already, so... What are you? Let's go back. What is that?
Hunger. The sun fell down from the sky. Now hunger is my only fuel.
Ah, it pushes me for free in the direction it's spinning currently. Pointing when I hit it. Okay, like a pinball bumper. Oh, what's that? Asteroids. Asteroid field. As we know, they hurt a lot. Maybe the ship's health is the same as the resources I carry. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Fuel and life. Yeah, okay. It's a shared resource for health and game time. Yeah, the resources are the life points, so I can repair the ship. Yeah. I wasn't 100% sure earlier. So if you crash into something, you lose game time, basically. Escape capsule broken. When exploring this galaxy, the escape capsule broke, caused by too much pressure in the environment. You go outside to fix the damage. Outside in open space, you manage to fix the damage. Back in the spaceship, you realize that you have attracted some deadly bacteria. After a day, you are so sick that you can't move. Lots of space points, but no resources anymore. And that is it. We died from space bacteria. Oh man, it's our best score yet. Yeah, it makes sense. The way the game is set up, it makes a lot of sense. It was a hard hit. You don't go into space. Certain death for this ship. For this ship. Later on, let's see. We go back here. Right, there are other ships, and they start with more resources. But your beginner ship is quite squishy. Let's do another.
The day you died. Watched it explode. Watched it burn. Observed the explosion. Observed the fire. Thinking of you.
Right, so we start our mission again. Learning about space. It works as much as most rogue games actually work, but it has such a unique style to it, and it's poetry in motion, really, and not super punishing. You can be curious and fly around a lot, and then you start discovering things real quick. Oh crap. Like you're going too fast, for example. You discover that real quick. If you enter a new area of space, you get a different color background, I guess, as a means of navigating. Let's explore that. Oh, come on. Try again. No, exploration failed. Okay, no second chances here. You see, on normal difficulty, I keep the level ups for the pilot. So it's a rewarding experience altogether. Let's explore this. Alpha base. Looks like one of these pre-alpha automated space stations. There's nothing here. But we fill up to 300. Not sure what this means. And we keep our consumables as well, right? The item scanner and the resource booster. So it's more like finding out where you end up dead and from what. And I think it's a very charming thing because of that. It's not easy to win this, but as far as road games go, that's the usual, isn't it?
Hope. They sent a signal yesterday. They said, "Hope. We got hope. You are close. It is existing." And they continued, "It is living, a living surface." And I opened my eyes, and I stopped breathing for a while.
Okay. Now you can start piecing together kind of a story. The black hole. Nice. Another item scanner. Cool. Let's use one of those. Found nothing. Okay. Ooh, dangerous. Yeah, it's the sun. It has quite the gravitational pull. Oh, big asteroid fields here. It's a twin star. There's XP here though. Let's boost away from it. Oh, dangerous. Dangerous. Let's heal up. Oh, that was dangerous. Death in space. Not even a little small sign of life, just the memories of it. Neptune. Oh, we're far out. We found an engine. Oh. Oh. A sentry. Cool. That probably protects us. A handmade engine of snow. Boost length increased, maximum speed increased, acceleration increased. Awesome. Nice. That a sentry. So I haven't played this super long, but I can tell you that exploration in this game is as fun as it gets if you like the style of it. And if you go for easy mode, this is just like, you know, chilling in the shade when it's warm outside. I don't know, it's hard to describe. Yeah, I mean, this is very low on the shooty scale. Ow.
Sugar.
But it's a good one.
When I want the dark night encircling me to be the morning light, I pour some sugar in the water to get rid of the funny taste and the disconnected feeling. When I want to dream again, to feel the sweetness of a morning day.
Yeah, I thought about streaming Space Pirates and Zombies just now, but I thought more people know about that than about this one. Have you played Space Pirates and Zombies 2, Wiggles? I've only played the first one, but that was really good. I didn't hear much about the second game. Mm. I think someone said it's more of the same but a bit better. So, yeah. Mikios, you have played both. You prefer the first one. Ah, okay, see. So there's a reason to go for the... it has a VR mode, okay. That is something. Hey, Eon. You would agree that the first one was better. There you go. Yeah, the first game was really good. And there are not many games of that type, are there? So let's explore a bit more here. I wanted to show... Oh, I can't just now. Let's do that after the next mission. The game without the scan lines, because I think some people might just not like how that looks. A telescope. This telescope trying to identify new wonders, mapping space on its own. I call that magic. We get a full refill. And a consumable, which is a Blippo attractor. Attracts all stars in a large proximity. I have good luck with the loots. Oh, that's quest progress. Here, if you discover something under it, that's quest progress in a certain, yeah, mission progress. There you go. Star Sector? I haven't heard about that one. Is Star Sector an older game? Do you get it on GOG maybe? What the hell are you? They bounce. "5 years in space." A shining surface. Who knows where life exists? This is an entire world. No home for me. Maybe this planet is too beautiful for that. Right now, I do not feel alone. A strange feeling. I will report this planet and keep it in my memory. Cool. Oh, I can give you a permission though. Give me a second. There you go. Post away. Star Sector is not on Steam. It's an alpha. Okay. Kind of like a mix of this and gratuitous space battles. Ah, cool. Thanks for linking it. Fractal Softworks. Ooh. I like how that looks. Been in development since 2010. So it's a project of love. You know, things like that are rare. I'll definitely check it out. Thanks, Eon. Appreciate that. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it looks like you can buy it. Support development. I mean, they've been at it for 10 years, so. How many stars are here for us to collect? Let's see.
Legendary.
That was worth it. Star bonus. So many star bonuses. Okay, so level up. 1 in survival. And 4 in exploration. Better outcome for quests. I think that's worth it. We also found another sentry. So this sentry gives us maximum speed, acceleration, And sentry +3. Let's have a look at what that is. The sentry's appearance, the number represents a style. The sentry is a guide. Ah, okay. It's a legendary. Gives us a quest bonus, acceleration. Okay. That looks like a satellite or something. Cool. So the sentry's guiding you towards your goal. Sort of thing. Nice. Could be a hobby project, yeah.
Trained. I am trained to do this, I explained, before leaving home. I have trained my whole life, I said when you were begging. This is why I exist. I screamed when you tried to stop me. This is my only way to save you, I whispered somewhere deep inside.
Okay. Yeah, I think 5 years is the standard time for Quake development. For most games, you don't find out how long they have been in development for, from prototype stage to full release. How many iterations happened. Well, this requires more technology than we have. Ooh. What's that again? Oh yeah, that scans for items. I think it's easy to lose track of how much work it is to actually get a game released. And it's easier for smaller teams now that Steam and other platforms are there. Like Humble also publishes. There's Tiny Builds who do publishing for indie games, right? Like a single person could develop a game and get help publishing from different sides and probably get it out there relatively easy. But then you would have to get exposition, right? People need to see your game that you made over the course of 1, 2, 3 or more years, and that's the hard part. It's the same for streaming. I've started streaming as an experiment in 2016, just to see what it actually is. I just discovered it a year before that. I think I started watching GG sometime in 2015. I think that's the first thing I saw on Twitch. I can't remember how I got there. And after a vacation, I thought, well, let's give it a try. Let's make a video or something. And then I figured out how it works and kept doing it. I haven't stopped yet. Obviously, it started as an experiment. You could say out of curiosity. And then I did it next to working. Then I did it next to working half the time I did work before. And now I do this as my main. I don't like calling it a job because it's not a job. A job is something that other people provide for you, and you do something for them, and then they pay you for it. This is different. So currently, I'm trying to make this my life's main occupation next to my private life. And you could say it's a hobby. You could also say it's a job, or some people like to call it a career, or making it, or road to partner, or whatever. The thing is, for me, and I think many game developers are on a similar journey, they just have an idea that they want to create as a game. In my case, it's I love the idea of sharing games, of discovering new stuff, and find people to talk about those discoveries with. That's why my channel is focusing on interaction. I like to chat, and sometimes I don't read chat because I'm rambling. I like to try to make Twitch my space where I present stuff to people who are interested in that. Twitch as a main platform is really not for what I want to do, but there's no alternative for me that works as good. So that's why some people develop a game and publish on Steam, and that's why I have to stream what I do on Twitch, because there's not really an alternative platform that I like using. Even though the main goings on Twitch are really not for me. I do watch streams still on occasion, but a lot of the whole hype stuff and a lot of the bad stuff on Twitch, I don't really care about that. But I think it still allows me to do what I do in the best possible way. And I think we're, now that I tried it for a year, like I really tried to make it a good setup, right? I think we're on a good journey, but it's not been 10 years yet, so 10-year development. No, I don't know. Maybe do some research. How much time has been spent to develop your favorite games? It could be interesting to find out if your favorite game has been in development for 15 years prior to release. Could be. But I think nowadays it's roughly around 5 to 6 years. 1 year in early access seems to be the proper short time. So, sorry, yeah, I got sidetracked. 7 years in space. TikTok. Nobody knew that time could convert itself into a teleport gate. What? Damage protection, I'll take that. What are you? A fireball. A burning ball chasing targets. Ball of energy, a being of its own. The beginning of everything, or the end of everything. This little light of unknown origin. Fire of nothingness. A solid style of war. Cool, so that's a ship style that changes how the ship looks and gives you stat bonuses. Small but dedicated team, yeah, see? And you need dedication. If you imagine doing the same thing out of your own creativity, mind space, whatever, for 10 years. That is an insanely long time to stay on target. That is an insanely long time to stay on target. I sometimes wonder how I made it from 2016 to today without stopping. It's too much fun. Not every day, obviously, not all of it, but enough, easily enough, and most of it to keep doing it. It's hard to find stuff like that. I mean, have you moments where you feel like
Wasteful thinking.
Whoops. I didn't want to skip it. I wanted to mute the talking. Crap. Where you feel like you found something that is profoundly awesome and you enjoy it 100%. It doesn't happen that often. And if you find stuff like that, you stick to it. And if it's a game that you want to develop, then you try. I think most people who have ideas like that try it and then stop and do something else because it didn't pan out for them. Very few people stick for 10 years. That's like eternity. Stay on target. Yeah, if you love the idea of the game. I mean, I just looked at the homepage for a quick spell, but it looked like something I could find interesting. And if I find things interesting, I usually have to check if I have time to find them interesting. Streaming is obviously a good excuse for that. 100 resources only. Let's follow the quest marker. We're down to 84. Yes! Solar panel. Some juice. Thank you, solar power. It's rare stuff. It can be a time sink. Yeah. It's a big idea, probably. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about rambling about how long I've been streaming for. Some of you have probably heard that 5 times, but it's a super important thing for me, and I would try to stay as long as possible on target. I hope it happens that I can stay on target. We found an aura. Ooh. We have an aura now. Does that... Okay. It looks a bit like it's protecting us or something. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely have a look at it, Eon. That is it's a good thing. Stay on target. So, talking about staying on target, tomorrow we'll look at Osiris New Dawn.
To fill. Trying to fill my days. Taking my time to control the engine. This is something that I have to do every day. It's pretty safe though. I know it can't break. They told me it just won't. Despite this, I control it twice every hour, just to fill my days.
After 10 years in space. Tomorrow we'll have a look at Osiris New Dawn, which is in early access still. It had some trouble during its development. Mainly the publisher got kicked out. The developers bought back their publishing rights. That's not good. But again, it's good because they are now developing the game again. And before they didn't. I'm not exactly sure what and why happened. But at some point over the last 2 years, it got awfully silent about Osiris New Dawn. And now they are on a weekly or bi-weekly update schedule with fixes and experimental branch inclusions and so on. And I want to look at the game again. I looked at it, I think 2 years ago on stream. And back then it looked very promising. Lots of things have changed. And I kind of want to have a look again tomorrow. For 2 or 3 hours at least. Followed by more RimWorld, right? Just as a heads up for tomorrow. That's going to happen. Looking forward to it a lot. There are stars here. Oh, look. Turn off the lights. Stars. Right. Oh, that's a big planet. The eagerness in your chest. They stress us, as you used to say. Your obsession. Okay. Lost some resources there. We found an engine though. It's better at boosting, but it's not better at the rest. Hold control and click an item to scrap it directly. Okay, if you scrap enough, you get a random new item. Death in space. No sign of life here. I think we're looking for a habitable planet. Space Hubble of Glitter. Acceleration, item finding +1. Cool. An emblem. Ooh, that's half a planet. What are you? Like an orbital? Oh, space mines. Yeah, it can be a time sink. I think with games of that magnitude or openness, right? Sandbox games and me, for example, I get completely lost. After streaming Astroneer, by the way, I've been playing it every time over the last few days that I could. I streamed that on Thursday, and it's an odd little game, but I really enjoy just finding a cave and making a big digging exploration and finding materials and so on. Just, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the game just works. The disturbed Thea. My path is already predetermined, so please let me be. I'm dying, you see, on a suicide mission. Decided by the galaxy politician. Nothing you can do to change it. So I will smash, and I will boom, and my leftovers will bloom, and my being become a moon. That's my duty. A kind of beauty. Helping and utopia. Now leave me to my destiny. And that's why I said this is poetry in motion, because it's actually also poetry. It's a rare thing, isn't it? Oh, that was close. Let's continue our journey. Ooh. Now our protection bubble is gone now. Protected us from that asteroid impact, which is good. 11 years in space. Oh, I see the experience. Whee! Come here. The star is my destination. By some Alfred Bester. That is one hell of a book, by the way. If you haven't read The Star's My Destination, I love that. And it's a very, very cool. I'm not gonna say trashy, but it's a bit of an odd science fiction. Sorry, I loved it. Very 70s. I'm not sure when he wrote it. The book. Cold stars inside the core of this planet. Okay, there's not much in there. Do we boost? We boost. Oh.
The depression, the darkness, the loneliness of space. You are the product of your thoughts. Produce happy thoughts, and you will be happy. Start the production now.
Start the production of happy thoughts. Do it! Level up. Also, we found a powerful engine of transmissions, which hasn't got as much acceleration, but it has quest bonus. Less maximum speed. It's slower. No, it's not good actually. We scrap it. We also scrap the other sentry. Okay. Pilot level up. Nice. So we're gonna get technology up. Survival to 2. And go. I wonder what this is all about. I wanna get to level 5, but we only got 6 minutes. So there's that. So, out of the 5 games today, can you pick a favorite for those who watched all of it? I'm not sure if there's anyone who stayed for the whole marathon, which is a long thing. So many games. I think my favorite discovery was the fact that Tharsis is much more than I thought it would be, and it's especially much more my thing than I thought it would be. Oh, is this a labyrinth where this is the reward? Can we get there? They look like eyes. A bit creepy. Like a huge orbital that was once populated, or a cluster of ships. It works like a swarm. And attaches itself to one another like that. We found a what now? A lovely kit of glitter. Custom item. Nice. Hey.
Target A. Reached target A today. I approached. Not according to plan, I know, but I found interesting signals. False alarm. Sending data to station.
Yeah, maybe. Something like a living ship.
I had been staying so long in my dream world that I had forgotten how to live. So I accidentally crushed the reality with only a touch. And that was enough.
There's very low volume talking in the background. Yay! We finished chapter 1 by visiting all the quest locations on the mission list. You can play the game differently. You can explore. But it's an unlock, no? So now we can do both. Yeah, we found hope, basically. And the sandbox is a kitty, right? Just to point it out again. It's a litter box. On easy, you have way more resources and get less damage. So it extends your journey. And it's more forgiving that way. And it also applies, you keep your items, pilot level, mission progress, base points, and experience toward legacy upon death. If you really want a more roguelike experience, you can get that with expert and hardcore. So the game does cater towards both. I think it works best on easy and normal though. That's how I enjoy it the most. Yeah. So RymdResa. I probably pronounce it wrong. Resa? Resa? It means journey, right? And German is Reise. So it's not that far away. And is Rymd? Is that space? I can't imagine. It's just a German is Weltraum. Right? So very different words for the same thing. You can review the cinematics. Right, let's see. Let's go back to the settings. Disable the scan lines. It's a clearer look, right? If you don't like the retrified visual. I think for the game it fits a lot better than it does for many others. Because of the art style. So there's that. This is how it looks without the scan lines. Now what's lunar soil? Oh, the page is not accessible, but it's maybe another game they make. Cool. Yeah, it has like oh, what's it called? This color setting. The color palette is it's like is it 16-bit or 8-bit or something? The scan lines are very subtle. They're not massive like in other games. Like some old arcade or console games that are ported to PC, they usually go for this curved old TV type and then cut off the edges and add fat scan lines to it to make it look old. That it doesn't really help. Yeah, so now you can, it's very subtle. It's cool that the game lets you control it. For the audio, I guess the music could go lower. Cinematics and voice.
Continuing sending data. Continuing sending data.
Need to be louder. But yeah, the game lets you set that all out. And that was RymdResa for you. And that was today's Discovery Marathon. I'm super happy that we got to see an extra game because of the generous subscribers today. Very awesome. We work our way to 30 subs this month. And then we'll have another Discovery Marathon at the end of April, which is next Saturday. So if we get the next 5 subs, I'll have a marathon prepared for you guys at the end of the month. I did figure out though that doing it every week or 2 or 3 times each month is too much work. So I need to slow it down a bit, and this was a good way to engage you in the subscribing instead of getting emotes. I mean, you get emotes as awesome as you know, my silly face. Instead of, you usually on Twitch for subscribing you get awesome emotes that are really meme-like or whatever. I'm really not good at picking things up. I'm looking for something to put towards an artist who can make what I want. But that's going to take forever. It might take another 5 years until I figure out what I want. But in turn for subscribing, you get to support the stream and get a better chance at more Discovery Marathons. I thought that was a fair trade. I hope it does align well. And I will be back tomorrow with Osiris New Dawn, a first look, 6 p.m. Central European time. Summertime even already. And after we have looked at that in detail, I will go back to our RimWorld colony where there's a lot going on. Like a lot.